Okay, so hi, my name is Fern Valdez, and I'll be talking about the core cure theory from Lydia Halls. The members of the group are Michelle Aragon, Jennifer Sims, Ana Perez, and Fern Valdez. And, uh, will be about the origin and meaning of theory, values, influence and knowledge, usefulness, testability, overall evaluation, and we're gonna have a conclusion. Origin and meaning. Hall was motivated to write her theory based on her own experience in rehabilitation and long-term care. She observed and witnesses how patients thrive when the nurses focus on building trust and rapport. She was also frustrated with how nursing was being undervalued and unappreciated. She wanted to promote the idea that emotional and psychological care is just as important as physical care. So in the 1950s and the 1960s, there was an increase in holistic care, which is based on whole body health, including emotional and psychological health. During this time, there was a shift from hospital-based training to university-based training. Advancement in medical technology and treatment require more patient-centered approaches, helping with the development of whole theory. The value of the theory. Core means the person, patient's emotions, goals, and relationship. Care, which is basically the role of nursing in providing hands-on care. Cure, collaboration with medical professionals for treatment and recovery. Influence and knowledge for theory. The first one is Carl Royer with client-centered therapy, which is importance of interpersonal relationship in healing. The second one, Florence Principle, which focus on the environment role in healing. The third one is knowledge from psychology, sociology, and biology. And the fourth one is Holt work that was informed by her experience on the Love Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, which emphasized long-term care and patient-nursing relationships. Usefulness. This theory is practical and helpful in nursing for many reasons, including the emphasis on patient self-identity, belief, and well-being. The patient emotional and therapeutic aspect of care, which includes their trust in the medical staff caring for them and having the support they need during a vulnerable time. The theory does contribute to understanding and predicting outcomes as a core care cure aspect of theory should ideally help the patient with comprehensive care and be comfortable enough to vocalize how they're feeling throughout the medical process. This theory could be used in a study of pressure injuries and how the core, cure, and care aspect of the theory can help prevent them and also help patients who suffer from pressure injuries. Patients who have pressure injuries are not just suffering from them physically but also mentally.
I'm going to be talking about testability. The theory is hard to test because the core aspect of it is more subjective than objective. It can be done through interviews and how patients perceive their feelings at the time. The care aspect can be tested with scales that are already being used today to determine the therapeutic relationships between nurses and their patients. The cure aspect can be tested with traditional research involving specific interventions and their outcomes. This can be tested objectively, including clinical trials on random subjects. Testability continuation. This theory has generated research predominantly on the topics of holistic care and the nurse patient relationship. These topics dive into how the nurse's care directly affects the patient's well being and progression. The nurse's care involves actively listening to the patient, emotionally supporting the patient, and helping the patient adhere to their treatment regimen. An example of this theory being used in today was the one conducted by Stewart and Horowitz in 2002, where there was a correlational pilot study done of the home health nurse management of heart failure patients and hospital readmissions. This study emphasized on the idea that planned care, patient interactions with the nurse, and the attention to the patient's compliance of their medication regimen will ultimately help reduce the risk of readmission to the hospital. Overall evaluation, strengths of the study. The holistic view adds comprehensive understanding not only of the patient's physical illness, but their mental and emotional well being also. The framework of the theory allows for its use in multiple settings like hospitals, mental health, and palliative care. The focus of the nurse patient relationship allows for a better understanding of how the patient can benefit from a trusting relationship with the nurse taking care of them. Overall evaluation continuation, and these are the weaknesses of the study. Hall's theory leaves many gaps in direction as far as instructions go. Many other theories have step-by-step guidelines to follow regarding how to objectively use it. Hall's theory is very broad and could be interpreted in many ways. This theory also assumes that self-identity and emotional needs are important to everyone equally, but different cultures view these topics in different ways. This theory is very patient centered in a field that is very task oriented. Thus, this aspect makes it hard to be focused just on the patient, where tasks must be finished and accomplished prior to the end of the shift. In conclusion, our group would like to use this theory in our individual practice because we believe in physical but also mental health. This theory helps touch base on all aspects of the patient care. It includes emotional and mental health, nurse patient relationships, and medical interventions for the patients that work for them. This theory encompasses what we believe in for nursing care and what we would appreciate in a nurse caring for us.